Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Learning Gallery. I have discussed the type or variety of questions that you may encounter in your IELTS reading subtest in this series. And the easiest one was kept for last so that you can remember that IELTS prep is not rocket science, but you may make it a labyrinth for yourself if you don't go prepared. This video will take you through a questioning style that you have done even during your school days. The short answer questions. Many test takers find short answer questions amongst the easiest to answer. You have to read a text and answer a set of questions about it in 1 to 3 words. Let's see how we have to go about it. It is slightly different from what you did in your school days for sure. First and foremost, remember to skim the passage before you start attempting. This is a mandatory step for every question type. At least a quick skim will help you know what it is all about. And now, let me discuss how you must attempt this question type step by step. Number 1. Read the questions carefully. It's important that you understand what is being asked in the questions. You will then know the main ideas to look out for as you read again. Number 2. The answers will be in order of the text. Yeah, that's good news. So once you've found the answer to question 1, you'll know that the answer to question 2 will come soon after, and so on. Number 3. Don't go over the word limit stated for your answers. For example, no more than 3 words and or a number. If you do, your answer will be marked wrong, even if the information you give is correct. Number 4. Use only the actual words from the text for your answer. You may need to change the tense of any verbs you use to ensure that your answer is grammatically correct, but remember, only the actual words. Number 5. Most questions will contain synonyms or paraphrasing of the text. That is, the meaning will be the same, but the wording slightly different. Now let us understand how to attempt with an example. What you are seeing here is a sample question paper of this questioning style. There are 4 questions that you can see and a passage. The first question is, what is the African rhinoceros compared to? From the title of the article, I know that the whole text is about African rhinos, so I haven't underlined these words as keywords. Instead, I've decided that compared to or its synonym is what I probably need to look out for. Indeed, I spot like in the very first sentence. So, does the given information answer the question? Yes, it does. It says that a rhinoceros is like a tank on legs. Do a quick scan of the rest of the paragraph to make sure that this really is the right answer before filling it in and moving on to the next question. So answer 1 is tank on legs. Remember to take extreme care that you don't write more words than are allowed, which in this case is no more than 3 words and or a number. So if you write a tank on legs, your answer will be marked wrong even though you've given the correct information because you used 4 words instead of 3. Okay, now question 2. Which type of rhinos fell in number below 100? Now here the keyword for this question is 100. I suspect that it may be written in figures as 100. This is a common trick that test setters like to use to try and catch you out. On scanning, I find that I'm right. I also notice that below in the question and under in the answer are synonyms. So that's another clue that I'm looking in the right place. I now know that this is the answer. It is essential to reread the question and then read the sentence again to find the actual answer. So answer number 2 is southern white rhino. And this is how you have to continue finding the right answers from the text. Easy, isn't it? Follow the stratagem to make your life simple. Take a snapshot or pause the video to make a note of the points given here. Well, of course, you can always watch the video again if required. So this brings us to an end of the explanation of questioning stars in the IELTS reading subtest. Learning Gallery has covered up the variety along with strategies to handle each one. If you have missed the earlier videos, please check out the playlist. Do subscribe to Learning Gallery to continue staying connected to valuable content for IELTS test takers and English learners. All the very best and happy learning!